What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? I know it's been a while, but you know, a lot of life stuff has been happening. So I tried filming this video already, and there was a glitch and it deleted the entire video. So we love that. So let's try this again. I am going to be reading something in The World's Most Haunted Places, Creepy, Ghostly, and Notorious Spots. So we're just going to open it up and see. It's probably going to be different than last time, but that's okay, because last time I struggled pronouncing words. Okay. Ooh, it might help if I actually, opened things. Ooh, someplace that we haven't talked about before, but because we also haven't got to this state yet. The Amityville Horror House in Long Island, New York. I know a lot of people already know like the story behind this, and there are many reports, some saying that it's not haunted, some saying that it is. I mean, the story is crazy, and the people who lived in the house when these stories were coming out never had anything like this happen to them before, so I don't know why they would make it up. I guess that's up for you to decide whether you want to believe that it's haunted or not. But yeah, let's get into what this article has to say about the Amityville Horror House. The Amityville Horror House, on October 13th, 1974, 33-year-old Ronald Jr. DeFeo Jr.? Ronald DeFeo Jr. I think that's it. Slaughtered the other 6 members of his family at 112 Ocean Avenue in the village of Amityville, New York. 1 year later, newlyweds George and Kathy Lutz bought the murdered family's stately waterside Dutch colonial. Its bargain basement price outweighed its gruesome reputation. Moving in with Kathy's 3 children from a previous marriage, the Lutzes soon, they later claimed, began experiencing phenomena that had nothing to do with the everyday horrors of home ownership. Some examples: red eyes in the windows, swarm of flies, ooze seeping from the walls, cloven hooves in the snow, and a disembodied voice screaming, "Get out." One theory behind the events: Ronald DeFeo Jr. was no mere psychopath, but somehow possessed by the house's evil spirits, which may have emanated from the ancient Indian burial ground it was allegedly built on. Pleading insanity, DeFeo said he heard voices that told him to kill his family. Unwilling to fall victim to the same forces, the Lutzes fled the house, leaving all of their possessions behind. A mere 28 days after they moved in. What began as a family tragedy soon morphed into a pop culture juggernaut. Okay. In 1977, the book The Amityville Horror became not merely a bestseller, but a bona fide phenomenon. In 1979, the movie adaptation became the first entry in the wildly successful horror franchise that has continued for decades. From the beginning, the alleged supernatural events... Hello, can I help you? I see your toy. I see it. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Are you wanting me to play with you? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't even know where I was. From the beginning of the alleged supernatural events were dogged by controversy, with some calling the whole thing a hoax. DeFeo, for his part, later disavowed his demon defense, but it would have been a risk, to say the least, for the Lutzes, who were hardly wealthy, to leave behind a house they had just bought, staking their future on an elaborate lie. This was not, at any rate, your garden variety house flipping. To the end of their days, the Lutzes insisted that their story was true. Kathy died in 2004, followed by George in 2006. As to the horror house, used in the movie in 2012. It was on the market. Its original asking price of $1.45 million, reduced to $955,000. Just 4 years later, it was listed again for $850,000, lowered to $605,000 in 2017. Demons, no other source of domestic disturbances, divorce. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know if I believe that it's true or not. Weird stuff happens in houses all the time. You never know what you're gonna get when you get into it. I mean, they continued for their entire lives, basically, that this was true, that this actually happened. Even on their deathbed, they were like, I'm telling you the truth. And they obviously didn't have a lot of money, so why would they just, for literally no reason at all, why would they just pack up and move out of a house that they just bought if they didn't have enough money to do that? Houses are expensive. Even in the 70s, they were expensive. Like, that house is apparently would have been worth around like almost a couple $1,000,000, but because of its tragic history and all the movies that have been made about it and the negative light, they have had to drop it significantly. It's still expensive, but it's also in New York and everything is slightly more expensive up there. But I don't know. Haunted? Hoax? What do you think? I honestly don't know what I believe. I want to believe them because, I mean, I understand. I mean, I want to believe them because they stuck with their story, the same story, from the moment that they left the house. Like, they were barely there a month. They weren't even there a month, unless the month was February. They were there for 28 days. Not even a full month. And they just left. Why would they do that if they just bought the house? They're newly married. They have 3 kids. Like, why would they just up and leave? It was apparently a very nice house, but they wouldn't have bought it. I don't know. I want to believe them, but I don't know if it's true or not. And anybody who's lived in it since or been in it since claims that there's nothing weird going on there. So who knows? Maybe it was just a one-time thing and it was the family trying to warn them of things that happened and trying not to let it happen again. Or who knows? I don't know. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hopefully I will see you guys next week with another video. I don't know what it will be on, but yeah, I'll leave a like, comment if you think this is a real haunting or not. Comment what you want to see me talk about next, and subscribe and share with a friend who likes haunted stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.